君は今回の討伐依頼で頑張ってくれたからね。好きなものを選んでくれ。
アクセサリーか。魔法店の方が嬉しいんだけど。じゃあこれでいいよ。
早いな。真面目に選びなさい。
どうしたの？
いや。フリーレン。
Frieren at the Funeral's anime adaptation is something I've been excited for a long time. And this moment right here has lived rent-free in my head for years now as one of my favorite scenes in the whole series, for a bunch of reasons I'd like to explain. In this flashback of Frieren's memory, we see Himmel offering Frieren to pick herself a gift from an accessory shop. Unknowingly, she curtly picks out a ring with a mirrored lotus flower, a design that symbolizes eternal love. While Frieren is ignorant to this meaning, Himmel is taken aback by her choice, enough so for Frieren to notice him hesitate. But with a slight smile, yet melancholic, practically sorrowful look on his face, Himmel obliges with her choice, drops down to one knee, and puts the ring on Frieren, professing his love for Frieren in everything but words. To Frieren, this is a mundane act that she could not understand the meaning of, as a long-lived elf uncaring of human connections, much less romantic feelings. And Himmel knows this. He loves Frieren for who she is, but he knows it would be cruel for him to force his feelings onto someone incapable of love. So, he indulges himself by silently proposing to Frieren, giving her the ring of eternal love she picked out, something that he probably thought he would never have the chance to do, all while knowing his feelings may never be understood or reciprocated. Decades later, Frieren in the present wants to know humans better, and does come to be attached to the ring, caring enough to search hard for it when it's lost. But even 29 years after Himmel's passing, when Frieren learns the mirrored lotus signifies eternal love, she initially brushes it off as Himmel not knowing either, when really, Himmel always loved flowers and knew all along. And just nearly 80 years later, Frieren thinks back to this memory, slowly realizing what Himmel felt for her. This is where I would have ended the video, if not for the huge bombshell developments in the manga. If you've not read up to the latest chapter, 118, please do not spoil yourself of the experience and close the video right now. Basically, the latest arc in the manga has had Frieren be suddenly sent back in time and reunited with everyone from the hero's party. In their quest to return Frieren back to the present, they are attacked by multiple sages of destruction, one of which, Grausam, uses mental magic that plunges Frieren and Himmel into an illusion that is imperceptible against reality, and can even be a dream that one has long since abandoned as ever being possible. In a huge turn of events and callback to his gift of the mirrored lotus to Frieren, Himmel finds himself as a groom at his wedding, about to be married to Frieren. But despite this dream likely being what Himmel wants, he doesn't succumb to the strongest mental magic we've ever seen. Rather, he defies Grausam's magic, not even considering to kiss his bride, and instead asks Frieren how to break out from within their shared illusion. Himmel goes on to turn what should have been impossible to possible, holding off the sages of destruction, breaking the illusion, and sending Frieren back to her time in the present, without saying a proper goodbye, only thanking her for being part of what he calls the euphoric dream he just witnessed. This development in the manga adds multiple layers to Himmel's gift to Frieren from the latest episode of the anime. For one, it seems Himmel truly does love Frieren, and Frieren, having shared the illusion with him and accepted it as reality, may indicate she has her own feelings for Himmel for her to work through and come to terms with when she reaches Oriol, the land where souls rest, and reunites with Himmel's soul. This whole thing also reinforces who Himmel is as a character. We see again just how much he cares for Frieren's well-being by him not succumbing to the illusion. Time and time again, we see that Himmel greatly cherishes every journey, adventure, quest, and small moment with his comrades. He was fulfilled to only have seen his euphoric dream with Frieren, just as he was content to put the mirrored lotus ring on Frieren, and nothing more. Speaking of which, while the subtitles I have seen indicate the hero's party has defeated the Demon King, the literal translation means "you've done a great job on this subjugation request." It is actually still unsure if Himmel giving the mirrored lotus ring to Frieren took place before or after this encounter with the Sages of Destruction. Himmel's reaction to Frieren picking out the gift could have been him reminiscing back to the wedding day they once shared, making his affection and Frieren realizing his feelings too late all that more bittersweet. But given how Growsom's mental magic is presented to be capable of creating dreams that someone has given up on, I believe Himmel gave Frieren the mirrored lotus ring prior to this encounter, abandoning that his love could ever come true, only to see his idyllic dream for a brief, fleeting moment. Kanehito Yamada's beautiful and captivating character writing and depiction of loss, grief, and bittersweet memories throughout the series truly makes it feel like these are beloved characters that they have cared for a very long time. And that's why this is my favorite scene. Because really, I just think it's super fucking good.